Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and showing you a little demo of this limited edition highlighting palette from Sleek Makeup, and it's called Love Shook. This retails at £10 and inside are 4 highlighter shades. So as it says on the back, be bold with our new limited edition highlighting palette. This palette features 4 powder shades from glowing pink to electro violet for a blinding look. Now, just to let you know straight away, it's mostly going to suit people who've got medium to deep skin tones. People with fair skin tones and medium skin tones will not be able to use it to its full capacity. And when I say full capacity, meaning a lot of these shades I can't wear as a highlight. Well, I can, but it'll show up more as like an intense metallic blush rather than as a highlighter. So it would be more useful wearing it lower down rather than up on the cheekbones. And if you've got textured skin like me, you know wearing highlight on the cheek or anything metallic like that is a big no-no, because all it does is emphasize the texture and make your skin look horrible. So it is a very lovely looking palette, 4 really nice shades. They have the kind of baked texture that you've seen with other palettes of theirs, and the shade is intense and blinding. And the reason that I bought it was mostly just to show you guys, to be honest, and so that I could show you other ways that you could use it as well. You don't just have to be restricted to using it on your cheekbones if you really like these colors. So what we're going to do today is a little bit of a demo to show you guys what it's like. I personally think it's a lovely palette. I would not say it's a must-have, I'd say it's a nice to have. So anyway, so what I've already done today is I've done my foundation, I've done some of my rest of my face. On my eyes I'm actually wearing the Sleek A New Day eyeshadow palette, and in my crease I'm wearing the shade called Let It Go. That's just what I've got going on in the crease at the moment, nothing else on the eyes at all. So what I'm going to do is, now unfortunately they don't have shade names. There was a little label on the front but it's fallen off. It just said 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm going to do is, for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use this shade here, which is 3. It's like a pale pink shade. So I think that is one shade that will definitely work well on medium skin tones and fair. So it's really soft and easy to pick up from the brush. Look at that. That's so intense, you guys. Very, very, very intense, but I love it. And now you just have to make sure that you obviously blend out the edges, because it is quite a thick and intense highlight. I wouldn't say it's like a buttery, but it's definitely a soft textured highlight, which I don't mind because it means that it applies a lot more nicely to the eyes and onto the skin, obviously. The next shade we're going to use is 1. Now 1 is like a rusty red shade. Again, on my face, can you imagine how that will look awful? So what we're going to do is I'm going to apply it to my lid, because this kind of shade would look amazing on the lid. So I'm going to use this Zoeva 234 Smoky Shader brush, and I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. So look at that, it applies like a dream, soft and easy, really blends out and spreads out nicely. There's no snagging and there's no patchiness or anything like that. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Really nice kind of metallic shimmer. It's not too in your face metallic, but it's still enough to wear for a night out, or if you just want your daytime look to have a little bit of something extra. And then again, I'm just going to blend around the edges just to smooth it out so there are no harsh lines. Just go back in a little bit more where I blended it off a bit. It blends out really easily. So like I said, whether you wear it on your face or on your eyes, you won't have any patchiness. There we go, all done. What I like about these is like a subtle metallic sheen. It's not like a foiled shadow by any means. With foiled you get a lot more intense of a shine, more of an intense finish. This is like a step down from that, which I like. I mean, it's always nice to have alternatives to your standard foiled intense in your face kind of texture, because not everybody wants that. Right, this shade here called HAPPY, it's like a deep-ish brown. I'm just going to use that very gently on the lower lash line, just to kind of counteract the soft crease shade. Okay, I've done the rest of my eye makeup, just did my lashes. They're the Iconic Lashes by House of Lashes. Now I'm going to use the shade 3 again, and I'm going to put it on my tear duct. So, right there. Just to open up the eyes. It works alright with the red actually. Sometimes those kind of shades do clash, but this is obviously a very Valentine's-y palette, hence the name. Okay, now that that is done, let's move on to the face. And while we're here, let's just throw on a bunch of Sleek. So I've got their Face Form palette, which is a contouring and blush palette. And the shade that I buy it in is Fair, because the next shade down is just a bit too dark for me. It's this one here. Now I'm just going to contour my face using the Sigma Large Angle Contour F40 brush. It gives a really nice level of warmth to medium toned skin. Oops, the nose stud's still there. Didn't see ya. I'm just going to use the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in Banana just to cut my contour, tidy it up a little bit. I'm just going to brush it all off with my Real Techniques contour brush. And the blush I've decided to use today is from their Blush by 3 palette in the shade called Lace. And I'm using this bright orange shade here, which is called Chantilly, I think. I'm just going to use my Royal & Langnickel blush brush very lightly, because these are very pigmented, in case you can't tell. Oh, went too much in there. It's alright. This is when a big fluffy brush comes in handy to just soften it and then go back in again. Right, now let's go back to the Love Shook palette. So I'm going to start off with the deeper shade, which is the shade 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to use this Morphe M501 pointed blender brush. Okay, it's not as dark as I thought it would be, considering it is one of the darker purple shade. But still, it's still more of a blush definitely, but I'm going to mix it. I think that's enough, because now we are starting to branch into has her blush moved up there category. Alright, now we're going to try the next shade, which is shade number 2. And this one is definitely more of a lilac-y, shimmery shade. Oh yeah, mixing that in definitely kind of brightens it up. It's still a little bit dark for my medium skin tone as a highlight. If you've got deep skin, if you've got really deep skin, oh my god, it would look amazing. It would look like you've got like a star constellation going on in your face. Nice, but again, same thing as I already said, it's too deep for my skin tone. And it appears that my highlight is now more vibrant than my blush. I think the only way that this is going to work is if I now put a third layer of shade number 3 on it, because that's really the only shade that works for my medium skin. Oh yeah, that's definitely saved the day. That's lightened it. It's all mixed together to make a melange of colours. I like that word, melange. Alright, now I'll put a little bit of that same number 3 on the tip of the nose. On the bridge of the nose. And with my finger on my Cupid's bow. Alright, as you can see, I've got all the shades on my face now. Yeah. Well. Okay, let me just use my blush brush to blend it in a little bit. No extra product is on this, by the way. And to finish off the look, I'm going to use one of their Matte Me Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Creams. This is in the shade called Fired Up. Alright, I'm all done. Just had to fix up my hair. Did you guys notice I cut my hair, by the way? I cut off about 5 inches. I'm telling you, The rat's tail that was from here onwards was just masquerading as hair. It was rat's hair. It was thin. I think it was all the colouring and it just needed to be cut. So I cut off a lot. Anyway, so I was just fixing that up. So the highlighting palette, what do you guys think? Now I've shown you guys clearly it is not fair or medium skin friendly per se. However, if you did buy it or you were gifted it or somebody bought it for you as a present or whatever, you can still make it work. I don't like using that term a lot, make it work, make it work. It's like I always feel that if you're going to release one product, it should be a one size fits all. For example, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter goes with all skin tones. This one is definitely medium deep and deep skin tones. Even medium deep may struggle with one or two of them. But regardless, I think that the shades are gorgeous. I'm just going to quickly show all 4 of them swatched on my arm for you guys, just so that you guys can see what they look like not on my face. This is just what the box looks like in case you guys are interested. For some reason Sleek always spend a lot of money on their boxes and the designs themselves, but never on the actual packaging, because once this has gone in the bin, it's never to be seen again. That's why I prefer if they were to do something on here. You can see it's reflective, you can see my viewfinder and lights shining off of it and my fingerprints all over it. And then you open it up, it's got a decent mirror inside. So it comes with a tiny little brush that normally sits there, but we'll just drop it out. Oh, it's gone to the other side of the room, never mind. So this is what they all look like together. And then these are all the shades swatched. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there you guys go. They're metallic. They're not glittery, which I like. And they're definitely not what I would call like foiled intense metallic shine. But it definitely is buildable too. And as somebody that has got textured skin, I feel that it emphasizes it slightly but not too much. It still looks pretty nice and glowy. I mean, after mixing all those shades on my cheek, I think it looks quite kind of cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? So anyway, that's it for my review along with swatches of the limited edition highlighter palette called Love Shook by Sleek Makeup. Just to let you guys know, Sleek is one of those few brands that when they say limited edition, they ain't getting rid of it in a few weeks. It will probably be available for a good few months, so you have got time to get it if you choose to do so. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.